Hey everyone, today we are going to be talking about equal and not equal. And we're also going to be using some fraction words. So that's a bit of a challenge for some kids, but I think everyone can for sure do the equal, not equal. So I have a bag of Oreos here, mini Oreos, and I have to share them. So I'm going to show a couple different examples of different ways I could share them. So I'm going to dump them out over here on the page, on the table, and you're going to help me figure out how I'm going to share these cookies. Okay, we're going to dump out these cookies. Oh, some of them are broken, no big deal. I'll pop them kind of back together. You know what, I'll just take those ones out completely. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cookies all together. Now, I need to share them. Mr. Hassan was hoping to have some cookies here with me. I'm going to give him 2 cookies and then I will keep the rest. What do you think? Is that a good idea or not a good idea? Well, it might be a good idea for me, but it wouldn't be a good idea for Mr. Hassan. Is this equal on both sides? Are those the same? No, they're not equal. Remember when we learned that special math way of writing not equal? The way that we write not equal is like this. Not equal. All right, so that's not equal. What about if I move one more over? Now is that equal? Or is it still not equal? Yeah, I guess it's still not equal. I got 5. Mr. Hassan gets 3. Okay, what about now? I'm going to move one more over. How many does Mrs. Thatcher have over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many does Mr. Hassan have? 1, 2, 3, 4. They are now equal. We can do the same with shapes. When we draw different lines through a shape, we can find out if it's equal or not equal. So I have a pipe cleaner here, and I'm going to fold it into 3 parts. 1 part, and 2 parts. So now do you see how there's 3 parts onto my pipe cleaner? 1, 2, 3. Are all 3 of these equal? No, it's not equal. Okay, I'm going to play around with it some more. Let's see if I can get it equal. I'll play with it a little bit more. Well, that's okay. I like playing with pipe cleaners, so it's no big deal. All right, here we go. Oh, it made a triangle. What about now? 1, 2, 3. Is that now divided equally? If I put a little line here and a little line here, is that now divided equally? 1, 2. Oh, look at that. It is equal. So you can have things that are not equal, 3 parts. Those aren't all equal parts. If this was a pizza, I wouldn't want the small one, unless I wasn't very hungry. Or that everyone gets an equal share. So today we're going to be sorting things by equal and not equal. And we are going to be talking a little bit about fractions. So with fractions, everything has to be an equal part to do fractions. And that's why we're starting off talking about equal and not equal. All right, I'm going to grab the book as soon as I have one of my cookies. All right, I have to make sure I don't have any cookie crumbs left on my face. We're going to be doing the last 2 pages of the book. We're going to be doing this one where it talks about equal, not equal. And the very last page in the book, hurrah, must be summer, where we're going to be talking about fractions. And with fractions, it has to be equal parts. Otherwise, you can't do a fraction. So let's get started on figuring out if something is equal or not equal. I cut that in supersonic speed. All right, let's take a look at the first picture. Over here, are all 4 of these equal parts? Are they exactly the same size? What do you think? You're right, they are equal. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the back and glue it on my equal side. Let's look at this triangle. It has one line right through it. Is that the same size as that one? No, it's not equal. And now let's look at this one. Oh, Mrs. Thatcher cut that one funny. Let's not use that one. Yours will be cut a lot nicer. Mrs. Thatcher maybe cut it a little bit too fast. Let's look at this one. Is that equal or not equal? It is equal. So you're going to do that with all of those pictures and sort them by equal. All the pieces are the same size, or not equal. And then you're going to move to the last page in your book. You're going to go over here. And it tells you to follow the instructions to color the fraction. It says to show 1/2. So 1/2, sometimes you'll see 1/2 written like this. Lots of times when you're doing cooking, probably with family, it might say to add 1/2 cup of flour to a recipe. So that means it's not quite a whole cup. This is a whole, and it wants half, one of the 2 spots. So I'm going to color 1/2 of this rectangle. And now it's asking me to show 1/4. So quarter means 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quarter means groups making 4 to make a whole. Just like you need 4 quarters to make $1. 25, 50, 75, $1. You need 4 quarters. It's telling me to color in 1/4. 1 of the 4. And of course it could be any of those ones. Over here it's telling me to show 1 whole. Well, that's tricky. If I would color in 1 of these, it would be 1/4. If I color in 2 of those, it would be 1/2. If I color in 3 of those, it would be 3 out of 4, or 3/4, or 3/4. A whole means I'm coloring in the whole thing. So I have to make sure I get the whole thing. I'm doing a nice neat job of coloring. Over here I'm going to show 1/4. That means 1 out of 4. Another way of saying it, 1 out of 4. So 1 of the 4 pieces. 1 whole, 1/2, 1/2, and 1/4. Remember that quarter means 1 out of 4. So if you have any questions about these last 2 pages, about equal and not equal, and about fractions, just give me a shout and I can help you out. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.